लेखक की मेज से विकास कुमार झा का नमस्कार। बचपन से अब तक हम लोगों ने बहुत से राजा रानियों की कहानियां सुनी हैं, बहुत से राजा रानियों से हमारी मुलाकातें भी हुई हैं, लेकिन आज हम आपकी मुलाकात करा रहे हैं बर्दवान की रानी श्रीमती नंदिनी मेहताब से। एक अद्भुत शख्सियत है नंदिनी मेहताब, जो बर्दवान से लेकर दार्जिलिंग तक गतिविधियों में सक्रिय रहती हैं और खासकर दार्जिलिंग और आसपास के इलाके में काम कर रहे वीवर्स, बुनकरों के लिए भी उन्हें बहुत काम किया है। बर्दवान तो बर्दवान की जनता के लिए भी वो सदैव मुस्तैद रहती हैं और दार्जिलिंग भी उनका आना जाना लगा रहता है, तो दार्जिलिंग के लोग भी उन पर जान छिड़कते हैं। आइए चलते हैं बर्दवान की रानी नंदिनी मेहताब की दुनिया में। रानी साहिबा की कहानी के साथ बर्दवान राज का इतिहास भी जानना जरूरी है और बर्दवान की अपनी विरासत है। बर्दवान को लोग महावीर से जोड़ते हैं और कहते हैं कि इस क्षेत्र में अपने धर्म के प्रचार के लिए, जैन धर्म के प्रचार के लिए महावीर कभी आए थे। एक बहुत ही स्वर्णिम इतिहास रहा है वर्धमान राज का।
बर्दवान पश्चिम बंगाल का कभी एक जिला था, बड़ा सा जिला, जिसे 7 अप्रैल 2017 को 2 जिलों यानी पूर्वी बर्दवान और पश्चिमी बर्दवान में बांट दिया गया है। यह कलकत्ता से तकरीबन 100 किलोमीटर की दूरी पर है। बर्दवान की 2 मिठाइयाँ सीताभोग और मिहिदाना बहुत प्रसिद्ध है। एक लेखक का जीवन अजीब विचित्रताओं से भरा पड़ा होता है। दरअसल एक लेखक नींद में भी कहानियों की दुनिया में विचरण कर रहा होता है और फिर जागी आंखों का तो कहना ही क्या है। लेखक कभी कभार जब अपने परिवार के संग छुट्टियां बिताने या कहीं घूमने निकलता है तो क्या अजीब सी बात है कि कहानियां वहां भी उसका पीछा करने लगती हैं। दार्जिलिंग में जब हम लोग घूम रहे थे, दार्जिलिंग के बिल्कुल ग्रामीण इलाकों में, और वो इलाका घूम कर जब हम दार्जिलिंग आए तो कहानियां वहां भी घिरने लगी, कहानियों का अक्ष वहां भी फैलने लगा और हम जा पहुंचे दार्जिलिंग स्थित बर्दवान पैलेस में। भव्य बर्दवान पैलेस जो अपने आप में बर्दवान राज का म्यूजियम ही जैसा है। और यहाँ मिली बर्दवान राज की वर्तमान क्वीन यानी रानी साहिबा श्रीमती नंदिनी मेहताब। नंदिनी मेहताब बर्दवान स्थित महल, वहाँ की संस्थाओं जो राज से जुड़ी हुई हैं में तो सक्रिय रहती ही हैं और दार्जिलिंग के भी अपने इस पैलेस को देखती हैं। नंदिनी जी से मुलाकात बहुत अद्भुत रही और विशेष बात तो ये रही कि इस बार लेखक की मेज में जो मेज की हमारी गेस्ट एडिटर हुई वो है मेरी बेटी सृष्टि।
Did it on zamindari system of Bengal.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that becomes a part of modern history.
Yes.
Yes.
Because he wanted to do it on what is it called,
It's like the
Muslim. What time is it?
Okay.
Medieval.
Okay. Yeah.
Medieval.
Art and architecture, like the Muslims, it's like the
all
dynastic
that.
politics.
He wanted to do that, but Ball-Hatchet said, no, then you got to know Persian.
Yes.
That's too much of a study.
Yeah, because then you have to study primary texts. You cannot study secondary texts.
Yeah, so
we had to study primary texts.
So that's why he did it on zamindari system of Bengal.
Lovely. That's a big part of our culture.
That's my grandfather-in-law.
Okay.
And that's my father-in-law. The little one is my father-in-law, and that's my husband.
He has a beautiful childlike smile. He laughs like a child.
My husband always smiled. All the time he had this smile on him.
Yeah, you can see it. It's like a very childlike quality he had. And that's why people speak of him like that. You know, so that's how they remember him.
He was like an open book. Actually, we both are. We both are very much open.
So how did you two meet
In Calcutta.
in Calcutta? It was an arranged marriage.
No.
Love marriage.
It was a love marriage.
How many years ago?
60 years ago,
Wow.
we were married for 60 years. And he died just after the 60th anniversary.
But it was a long love story.
Long love story.
Like, very few people in this world are blessed with, you know, such a long association with each other and that kind of companionship that it's a lifetime. Calcutta, is a very special city for you, I assume.
Yeah, obviously I lived in Calcutta all my life.
Okay. So for how many years you've been here?
Here, we inherited the house when Daddy died, and Daddy left it to us
Okay.
in his will.
Okay.
And then from then onwards, we've been living here.
Living here.
Living here as much as possible, because you got to still have to work,
Yes.
earn money. So he was down there as well and up here. So we used to commute.
And your children are
I've only got one son.
One son. He settled abroad,
He is in America.
America. Okay. Okay.
He's in America. He's got 2 children
Oh,
and his wife.
how lovely. What does he do, your son?
Actually, I don't know.
Okay.
He's done. He was in Kellogg doing his business management,
All right.
and then from there he's been in
He's
America.
been in
only.
different things.
He
I
never
get it.
Came
I
back.
get it. I get it.
I mean, he comes regularly, but he never came back to stay.
Stay in India. Okay. It's been a long time.
It's been
yeah.
a long
Yeah. Yeah. But it's a beautiful place to visit and to visit you. You know.
He's very sweet that way.
No, I'm sure his parents are like so sweet. He has to be sweet. I can just imagine him, how he must be. So
He's
yeah.
very, very generous. He's very, he's loving. Very.
तो राजा साहब कलकत्ता में ही पढ़ते थे और आप भी वहीं
He
पढ़ते
was in Calcutta.
Huh.
He studied in Dehradun,
Yeah.
Doon School. And after schooling, he was in Calcutta in St. Xavier's. And after that, we went off to England. He wanted to do his, PhD.
PhD.
So, I was his scholarship. I worked and
So-
paid for his.
So you met in Calcutta during college days.
He was in college when we met.
Oh, when you went. कौन से कॉलेज में?
St. Xavier's.
St. Xavier's.
And then we got together, and our minds were similar. So that was that.
So आपके फादर कहाँ? वो कलकत्ता बेस्ड थे.
Yeah.
क्या नाम?
Father,
Yeah.
Mr. Ray,
Okay.
D.B. Ray.
अच्छा. वे क्या उनका अपना
He died long ago.
long ago. And how you remember your college days?
I've never been to college. I've never been to school as school. I mean, I had private tutors and I was educated at home. And
So you met Raja Saab in college? Na?
no,
Then?
I met him because he was a friend of, no, his sisters were friends of my sisters. And that's how I met him.
Okay.
When I was a little child, I had dyslexia. Those days, nobody thought
Even
about
understood
dyslexia.
what dyslexia was back
Huh.
then. Yeah.
So, वो पढ़ नहीं सकता है, पढ़ नहीं सकता है.
And you were the youngest
I'm
sister?
the youngest.
How many brothers and sisters?
We are 4 brothers and sisters.
बर्दवान से लेकर दार्जिलिंग तक रानी साहिबा वहाँ के स्थानीय लोगों की जिंदगी में रंग और रौनक भरने में जुटी रहती हैं। अभी पिछले दिनों रानी साहिबा ने दार्जिलिंग के पास के कैलिम्पोंग के वीवर्स को लेकर एक बहुत ही सार्थक कार्यक्रम कलकत्ता में किया। सभी वीवर्स को लेकर वे गईं कलकत्ता और वहाँ एक भव्य आयोजन हुआ। कलकत्ता के लोगों ने भी बंगाल के लोगों ने दार्जिलिंग और आसपास के गांवों के वीवर्स की कला देखी। इस तरह रानी साहिबा बर्दवान से दार्जिलिंग तक एक प्यारी रानी साहिबा है। Such a generous king.
Why?
Generous.
Why generous? I mean, he looked after his prajas, the Hindu prajas as well as the Muslim prajas. So he was absolutely, all were for both. They never did only one, but both.
So
Very nice.
these days, how people of Bardhaman connect to your family? How they connect or respond?
See, they're all very nice. The people in Bardhaman are very nice to us. Recently, when my husband died, they had a memorial for
Which
him.
date Raja Sahab died?
Pardon?
Which date Raja Sahab died?
On the 19th of February.
2024.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Come.
Yeah.
Some
Oh.
Tibetan friends of mine has come.
Oh, yes. Fine. So you talk.
No, they'll come here.
Okay.
The late Pranay Chand Mehta, Danny Chacha to the younger generation. He was happiest in Darjeeling at the Bardwan Palace. With him was someone commonly known as Rani Ma to most of the old-timers in Darjeeling, Nandini Mehta. They made Bardwan Palace a really happy place to be. Gracious, old-time charm, grand edifice. The building was beautiful, the house, the home was beautiful, but most important, it was lived in. It was a real home. And they evoked a time in Darjeeling that very few now know. A time when people came from across the country to Darjeeling to enjoy the weather, to enjoy the delights, where Darjeeling saw the elders when we went there so often, going to Libang for racing, going to the Planters Club. It was a different world. There was skating at Darjeeling Club. Really, there was so much charm there. And today, most people can't imagine what it was like in the olden days. It's a concrete jungle. But for those who have been going there, they have such wonderful memories. And Bardwan Palace, the Mehtabs, really make that come alive for so many of us. Theirs was a home where you could relax, you could sit out in the garden as Danny Chacha did with a book, happiest in the sunshine with the cold air around him. You could relax upstairs or in any of the wonderful rooms, the library, the sitting room, with Pussy Chachi, talking about old times, reliving memories. There are so many photographs that evoke such wonderful times. Darjeeling had some of the top schools in the country. A lot has changed, unfortunately. But I would say, for me, the wonderful thing is that Danny Chacha always said, I was a daughter of the house. He always told me there's a room for you specially, where whenever you come, you're going to stay. And I have such wonderful memories of going there over the years, experiencing the warmth of their hospitality, their caring. You met so many people there. There were wonderful parties, there was wonderful food. The hospitality was unparalleled. And I think now that it does offer room stays at certain times, those who haven't known the Darjeeling of those times should go and experience it, because there can be no better place. Everything that Pussy Chachi now, the late Danny Chacha, isn't there, obviously. So Pussy Chachi is there, and really one should make the most of spending time with her, getting to know about Darjeeling as it was, about those times.
My name is Pratika Tamong. I'm a teacher in Gyanodin Ketan. These are our children. I have my co-teacher also over there, Reshma, and we are here to collect plastic, serving the environment. Thank you so much.
Hi everybody, namaskar, namaskaram, sat sri akal, assalamu alaikum. Dignity and grace personified. Yes. Hospitality and warmth all the time. Who am I talking of? And where is she? She's in Darjeeling, and she is we could say the Maharani of Bardwan, but she is known to all of us as Chachi, Usi Chachi. She's such a fantastic lady, I can't tell you. Always full of energy and so much of warmth. When you enter her house, actually I would say her home, when you enter her home, you know you are home. And you know that she will give you a wonderful time. Her whole palace is open to you, and she shows you around with so much of love and so much of warmth. You know, she is one of the nicest people that you can ever meet. Lovely lady, and we wish her all the best all the time. Good health and more energy and more success in all that she does. Basically, lots of love, lots of peace, and all the joy that she spreads around. I hope she gets back in return. Love you, Missy Chachi. We love you so much. Darjeeling wouldn't be the same without you.